Before we get into it, thank you. Just thank you guys. We hit 3,000 subscribers on the channel. Whether you've been here from the beginning or you have come just recently, you saw a video, you liked it, you subscribed, you're here. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very excited to bring you more content and keep this going. Bring you awesome trophy guide videos and trophy related content. Just thank you. I'm incredibly appreciative of all you guys. Thank you so much. Now, let's get into this game that is coming out right now. Zenless Zone Zero. This is the third pillar of the HoYoVerse. And this one is looking spicy. The other two, I've always really liked the aesthetics of the game and the gameplay. It all looks really well. The only little thing, the little hiccup for me has always been the gacha mechanics that you have to do for getting characters. That's why I haven't gone into Genshin and tried to get the Platinum trophy. It's that little thing, but otherwise the game looks incredible and lots of people love these games. So it makes sense to keep going with what's working and make a third entry in the series. And this one, taking a look at the trophies, I'm not quite sure what to make of it. I'm not quite sure I can predict the difficulty of this Platinum trophy, because when you look at past patterns of the Platinum trophy for the other two HoYoVerse games, you have Honkai Star Rail coming in at a 3 out of 10 difficulty and 100 hours. That's a lot. But considering how much stuff is actually in these games and the nature of them being live service games, I kind of get it. This one, 3 out of 10 isn't so bad. You go over to Genshin Impact, and you got a 7 out of 10, 200 hours to do that one. So I don't know where this new one kind of falls, because you have one on one spectrum and the other on the complete opposite side of things. One's very easy and one is very difficult. 7 out of 10 is no joke. So it's hard to predict where Zenless Zone Zero is going to land this time. And I hope out there watching this video, there are some people who have played Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. Maybe you even have the Platinum trophy, and you can shine a light on some of these things, and maybe you can tell me, okay, maybe this one's not going to be so bad, or sounds like it could be a difficult one. Let me know in the comment section. But let's get into some of these trophies. A lot of them are story related or mission related, so certain missions you have to complete. We don't need to necessarily go over those, but we'll go over a couple things that stuck out to me. You have these things called observation data, in which you have 3 trophies that you need to get for collecting them. With the big one, Detective New Eridu. I guess it's Eridu. I'm just going to say Eridu when it comes up in this video. Collect 200 observation data. Now, I don't know if that's like a collectible item, or maybe it's something you have to scan to get the data. These are two very different things. So we'll have to find out when the game comes out, but it's a collectible nonetheless. You have stuff that says here, complete like an agent story, and you got a ton of them. Soldier 11, Nekomata, Grace, Colita, Arena, Lycon. So you have to complete all of their stories. They're probably branching paths through missions that you have to do. Then you have a few level trophies. One of them says, reach level 60 with an agent for the first time for the Arm to the Teeth trophy. And the other one says, reach level 60 with a W engine for the first time. I'm guessing this is a mech or some kind of like partner or something. And that's for the I swear I really just like 3D puzzles trophy. I could be wrong about that. The 3D puzzles thing is throwing me off a little bit. But essentially you have to get them to level 60, both one of each, essentially. And then you have here some missions that sound like they're like raids or endgame missions. Like I'm kind of thinking like Nightfall Strikes in Destiny, or raids. It says here, complete Old Capital Metro Edge in Hollow Zero for the first time. You also have complete any stage in Hollow Zero on core difficulty for the first time. Core difficulty sounds like maybe the normal difficulty, that's why it's a silver trophy. And then you get up to Encounters of the Third Kind, that's an excellent trophy name. Complete Withering Garden Core in Hollow Zero for the first time. That sounds like a raid. Like, that name sounds like a frickin' raid. So, and it's a gold to boot. So maybe that's the case. Lastly, the ones that kind of stuck out to me as well. Complete all proxy primers for a Legend Reborn. It's another silver trophy. I don't know what proxy primers are. They could be like a side mission, like a mini mission, maybe something you have to go out and find, and then you complete like something when you find it. I'm not sure. But that could be something that increases the amount of time it takes, because these worlds are usually big. They're sprawling maps. And then lastly, perfect partner. If it's perfect, definitely our buddy Inky here is probably Cat, and you have to reach maximum trust with Inky. So that could take time. Maybe you have to do a certain something to increase his trust. Could be something time consuming, could be something that you just do over the course of playing through all this content that kind of shows up in these trophies. So I'm not completely sure on this one. I can't pin down how difficult it's gonna be. I'm gonna take a guess. Honkai Star Rail was a casual rating. I'm going to stick to that. We'll see when the trophy guide comes out. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but I like to predict these things. I like to try and pin down based on what I'm deducing from here what it is. Definitely let me know down in the comment section if you are a fan of the MiHoYo games, if you play them, if you've plat them. That's 300 hours if you've gotten both platinums. That's dedication. That's pretty awesome. I don't know if I have it in me, but like if you went through that, awesome. And of course, like I mentioned before, if you're a fan of these games, let me know what you think about these trophies. Let me know where you think the platinum trophy is going to land, and if you think it's going to be more difficult than Honkai Star Rail, or easier. Let me know any and all thoughts. I lean on you guys if you're a fan. Thank you again for 3,000 subscribers. I can't say that enough. Thank you guys so much. I am so happy that you guys are digging the content. There's more. There will always be more. I've been doing this channel for not as long as other channels that you can think of off the top of your head, but I've been doing this for a while. There will always be more content. I think I've reached the threshold where I know I'm just going to keep making content. I'm just going to keep going. I don't stop. I go. Just go. But thank you. I hope all your trophy hunting expeditions in these sprawling MiHoYoVerse lands go incredibly well. Subscribe to the Platinum XPerience, and peace out.